Hey guys, it's your bro Urain here and welcome back to our next video. Go ahead to hit that like button, watch those ads, and be sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Now, this morning I was going through my Instagram where I came across a video with Aunty Donna helping out the mother of a unborn child. As you know, a very generous lady. I think she was able to raise, correct me if I'm wrong, 124,000 Jamaican dollars, which was used to buy various items for the child. And yeah, very good things as usual in the planker shop going on, helping out the less fortunate, etc., etc. And we all know the policy, right? When you come to Planker Nation, it's all about transparency, and of course, even if you don't like camera, who really likes camera, right? Anyone would prefer to ask and get help off camera, right? Yeah, obviously, but you just have to understand that when you come to Planker Nation, right, in order for you to receive help, persons have to actually know your situation. You have to speak about it. And I am saying this from my personal experience, right? And how I have grown with the Planker Nation, over the few months, or even actually been a year now, a year and a few months actually. I've been with you guys for this long and I've seen how the program run, and I believe that that's exactly how it should be right now, in the past, and of course continuing in the future. Right now, while watching the video, I was like, yeah, everything looks good. This is usual things. It's nothing out of the ordinary, right? This is just the usual Planker Nation donors supporting someone that is less fortunate and needs help. Nothing surprising. But what caught my eyes is when I went to the comment section. The comment section was absolutely outrageous. Honestly, I never expected the comment section to have looked like that. It's like persons were looking beyond the fact that, hey, that's one less person that has to worry about, the needs of their unborn child. Many persons ignored that perspective and look on the fact that, the mother looked, unsettled, not comfortable on camera, and that Aunty Donna should not be, putting camera in face and showing up persons, and basically putting persons on camera while they're getting help because they're not comfortable with that. But these persons have to understand that in the planker shop there is literally a zero policy, no policy for helping someone who we are not able to visually see, we're not able to interact with, right? Persons want to see who they are giving their money to. And that is what I think, most of social media needs to understand, that, hey, you can't bash Aunty Donna for putting camera on persons and then want to say, oh, it's just for content, or it's just for, to show that, she's helping people. That's not the case, this is not a case which I have, grown and got to know in the Planker Nation. It's not a case of wanting content, wanting to brag or boast about, okay, helping this specific person. No, that's not the scenario, right? And many persons on the outside, outsiders, those who are not involved in the Planker Nation and, the society, will not understand why things are done the way it is done, right? Because look, remember, this shop, the Planker shop, is a very loving place, but at times it can also be a very daunting place, somewhere that can just explode any minute. You understand? And, the reason as to why I see that this program has been successful is because of the main goal of transparency. And those on the outside, they will not understand that, hey, if you don't be transparent with the Planker Nation, they will not confide and put their trust in you. And I think that's where they get it all twisted and then come back and then they just slam Aunty Donna from out of nowhere. Aside from the fact that she has, persons who doesn't like her on the internet and they just choose to, any opportunity to just slam her in comment sections, etc., etc. But I'm sure that myself, right, from my personal experience, because I do not like to well, not right now, because I have grown to just be on camera. I get used to it. But previously, when I was in Jamaica seeking help to come to university, I never liked the idea of having to come on this big stage amongst various persons, friends, family, everybody's gonna be watching me. Obviously, it never felt good. No, like no one will feel good, right? No one will feel good about, your family watching you in like this situation. But hey, as a young man who has a dream, I had to block out that noise. You understand? Like, I had to understand that, all right, Urain, we're going out to this school, right? And you see how the program here works, right? You have to interact with people. They have to get to know you. They have to hear you. They have to, put their trust and confide in you. Like, you have to give them something more than just a few pictures of myself. Like, I had to be on a live video communicating with you guys for you guys to say, okay, yes, we believe in this boy and his potential. Let us go ahead to help him out, right? I had to put personally my pride aside. I never care if John, Tom, Bill, Iman, anybody wanted to see me. None of my friend, them, family, I just knew that this was being done for me. I'm getting the help that I have been asking for so long time. I've been praying for it, and the time has finally come. And you think I'm gonna make because the camera footage, I do not collect my blessings? Like, definitely not. So like, for the persons out there who are gonna bash and say, oh, you need to stop putting camera in people's face, like things are done off camera. Like, it doesn't work like that over here. Like, you will never get help from the Plank Nation if things is done off camera. You will never get the help from them. And even if you do get help, listen, if you even do get help, it won't be as much as you would have received if you should have come forth, present yourself, explain your situation personally, right? And interact with the Plank Nation, right? You'd have received far more help than just staying behind camera. And that's even if you do get help staying behind camera. So yeah, like, people need to stop it, and I think one thing we fail to like understand, and I'm talking about everyone in general, those who are not those who are content creators like Aunty Donna, and those who are just viewers, is that when persons say things like this in comment section, but that's why I can't like Aunty Donna, because she always put up people in a camera and put up people in a phone, and people need to take away our phone. Like, things like that, to you guys, you might say, oh, this will not affect Aunty Donna, right? Or sometimes you guys say things in my comment section, right? You guys might say, oh, it's constructive criticism, which, I mean, I am open to every feedback. But at the same time, we are all humans. You, Aunty Donna, myself, we're all humans. We have feelings. And sometimes I think we need to have something called emotional intelligence, where we are aware of others' feelings and the words that we say to them. So even though you think, in your head it might not be anything big, to that person where you're directing your words to might be very harmful. And we need to be very aware of what we are saying out of our mouths to these persons, because come on, mental health is serious. And to be honest, I would wish, like, I would say I'm very close, in a very close circle as it relates to relatives with, mental illness. And I wouldn't wish that on anyone, anyone, even if you're not in talking terms, I wouldn't wish mental illness on anyone. And as such, those who are like pointing their words at people, like they say words, sticks and stone, like, how they go? Like, I don't remember, but like, words break bones. That's like the part I remember. But you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like, words actually do have a psychological effect on persons. And we need to understand, that, hey, certain things are better not being said. Like, if you, like, I was usually saying in Jamaica, if you're not going to say anything good, might as well you say nothing at all. Might as well you just keep it to yourself, right? And I've seen it in the comments, and while reading those comments on the video, I can tell that somewhere deep down, you guys might not see. Maybe she lay down in her bed at night, off live, everything, and she just reading the comments, and she's like, oh, after I help this young lady, people are still bashing me. Like, what more should I do? And you guys might say, oh, it's happening so often now that you should just get used to the hate. No one ever gets used to hate, guys. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. No one will ever get used to hate. That's not possible. Like, you're still gonna feel some type of way hearing persons talking rubbish about you, to be honest. Like, you can't get used to that. Yeah, not everyone will like you. Not everyone will like you, of course. But then it becomes a problem when you're doing good in society and people still find a way to hate. And we're not talking about one or two people. We're talking about quite a bit of people still finding some type of way to hate, which we can't stop what people say. But I'm saying, if I could even change one soul from commenting something negative, right, then that is enough. That this video serves a purpose. Even if it's just one person that could just, like, if you don't have anything good to say, if you know you have bad intentions, just keep it to yourself and not leave it in the comment section below. Because, hey, I'm telling you, I was reading those Instagram comments and they were absolutely horrible for the most part. Like, yeah, persons were there congratulating, persons were there bigging up the program, bigging up the Planka Nation, but then there were persons that were even still congratulating, but at the same time still trying to say, oh, take the video out of our face or things like that, like, you can't really do this, and that's why people don't support you, or people don't like you because you keep putting camera in people in face and all that. Like, let's be serious, man. You guys know how the program run. Planka Nations have standards to how programs are run, and I'm a personal recipient that had to just went through that. And look at me today. Like, I'm living a good life. Like, I'm here in Canada, receive donations from Planka Nation, right? And even after doing that, coming here to Canada, persons still looked out for me, even up to this day, right? And I know I've never let these persons down. Did exceptionally well in school. Did even more than many persons were looking forward to, right? And right now, I'm about to move into my first apartment, my own first apartment, right? And yeah, I just enjoying the little break that I'm on from school, because once school start back again, I'm going back to my normal ways, right? Like a factory reset. You guys know what a factory reset is? Yes. Factory reset, put on back the nerd glasses, you understand? And going back into my normal ways. You understand? Yeah, making everyone proud, just as promised. As when I just first came to 99, I said I'll make everyone proud. And yeah, see, pride put aside, and I'm achieving my dreams right now. So just like with the mother of the unborn child, like, I'm sure blessings will reach her. Persons will continue to support her along her way. And when her baby born, right, I'm sure persons will even give greater support. And if she never come on camera, no one will be aware of her situation. You understand? So guys, if you just understand, so this is how the program run, and no matter what, we have to remain transparent. Because if we do not try to uphold transparency in Planka Nation, I can tell you, the program will go down and down and down and down, because persons will be discouraged from donating to someone that they can't even see, they can't even talk to on a live video. So yeah, you get me? Like, transparency is the key in Planka Nation. Anyways, guys, aside from that, I also wanted to give you guys an update on my moving, right? So far, I've not done anything as yet, to be honest. Aside from doing a little bit of cleaning around the place, I've not packed my clothes as yet. I've not cleaned up the cupboard fully as yet. I still need to throw away a few things, right? I need to give the bathroom a clean, I need to give the fridge a clean, and then I need to move my things to the next apartment. But this week is gonna be a long week, because I'm gonna be doing all that this week. I'm gonna be doing all that this week. So yeah, I hope you guys can stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a few live videos. This is also a pre-recorded video, right? So I'm gonna be doing a live video so you guys can see me live and direct, moving in and out. So yeah, stay tuned, as we do have a lot going on this week, right? I can't wait to receive the keys to my new place. It's gonna be a moment to remember. But anyways, guys, this is the end of my video. Go ahead to hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah, share the video if you're new to my channel. Share the video. All right, see you guys later. Your reign is out. Bye bye.